but I think it might go a little something like this.
Oh, was that a cue for me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Ian.
Great. Hey, we're turning to page 90. I knew he was throwing it to me. I'm just being a jerk. You reach into your pocket and give Zorna your computer.
By the way,
but it's already gone.
Since we're on land, we're giving the fish a break for the evening.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The wise fish are gonna take a chill pill. Then a small square piece of thin metal appears in your hand. The metal square is covered with strange writing. Zorna starts to fade again. Wait! You call out. I can't read this writing. I don't know what it says. But Zorna has already faded away. Your computer
Only we
is
had
gone.
a computer to translate it.
Did she just slip you one of those small metal constitutions?
Yeah.
It just looks like a $10 bill.
Your computer is gone and you are left with something you can't even read. You look closely at the writing.
I bet the wise fish could read it. How much do we have to donate to get the fish? Oh my goodness.
Man, people are upset about the fish.
Oh, hey, we saw these figures.
Yeah, and we
Earlier.
guessed.
We did over the doors.
I
Yeah.
guess we
What they
guessed
meant.
incorrectly.
Yeah. Now if you could just get someone to read it for you. Slipping the small metal square into your pocket, you wade into the water.
Hold on.
You
point
swim
of order.
for a while. Yeah.
It's a small metal square, but the diagram of it is clearly a rectangle.
But a square
And
can be a
there's
rectangle, but a rectangle can't be a... Wait, oh god. Hold on.
Not even
No,
enough
you're right.
squares here to make it a three-dimensional representation.
A square is a rectangle. A square is a rectangle where all four corners are right at angles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But a rectangle
but a
is not
rectangle
a
is
square.
not a
where, of course, the
square.
right angle. Sorry, where all four corners are the same. All four sides are the same length. Jesus Christ! I know what I meant to say, but it's not.
Euclid!
It's not the words that came out of my mouth. But yes,
Do you want to take it again?
I do, and I did, and I got it right the second time. So yes, Ben, you were right. A square is a rectangle, but a rectangle is not a square.
Great. Slipping the small metal square into your pocket, you wade back into the water. You swim for a while, but the currents seem to be turning you around. Could they be sweeping you in circles? You pull out your protractor.
Wait, we had a protractor this whole time?
Wait, what?
No, I made that up.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't really tell without your computer. You
Bisect
can't
your
do
own
anything
adventure.
without our computer. Yeah. But your heart sinks when you see Zorna's temple in the center of it. You've ended back where you started, back to 93.
What?
You wade ashore, hoping you can get Zorna to give you back your computer. You've hardly looked at the metal square she traded you.
Why not?
The beach and... I mean, because we can't read it, I suppose.
This book asks you to pick the most inconsequential things, and then is like, also, this happens to you without any input from you. For really big, important stuff.
That sounds
Yeah.
like my life.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
It's the butterfly effect, right? The beach in front of the temple is empty, and the temple looks deserted. Zorna! You call out. I made a mistake, and I need my computer back.
These millennials so addicted to their computers.
For a few moments, you hear only the faint whistling of the sea breeze through the pillars of the temple. Then, from far off, you hear Zorna's voice. You still can't see her. I have examined your device, she says. Its magic is very primitive. It is useless to me. Take your gadget and go. You can also keep the square. As well.
It only runs on iOS 9.
Point of any of this.
Say it with me, Chad. The illusion of
choice.
Oh, Ted beat you to it.
So,
Yeah.
but literally, Literally, chat, voted with their dollars to give up the computer, and it was gone for a page, and then someone was like,
Yeah.
I don't need this junk. Take it back.
You know, if we'd made the other choice, though, to keep the computer, we would have a broken computer and no coin.
And no metal
right?
square, yeah.
Zorna's voice fades back into the sound of the wind. You check your pocket. The computer is back! Now that you have your computer and the metal square, you can start out again. Maybe this time you'll find your way to Cabran. We can either go to Potkose, or we can head more east.
Hey Siri, directions to Cabran.
What way did it tell you to
Siri
go,
is not
Ian?
supported on this device.
Damn it.
Here's what I found on the internet for Kasabian. Well, we've been trying to go east, right?
Let's just keep going east.
Yeah.
I'm on
Let's go
team.
east.
Keep
That's
going
worked
east.
for us every time so far. Go
Yeah.
east, nothing beats east.
You attempt to go east, but then don't go east for bus reasons.
You walk to the eastern side of the island and step into the water. You wait out until the water almost reaches your chest, then you begin swimming. You keep swimming for what seems like a long time. Suddenly, you see the dark shapes of baracas coming at you from all sides. You are their prisoner!
What?
I'm not gonna lie, I had to stop myself from doing the voice
Yep.
when you said Baracas. I've been so conditioned.
As the baracas lead you away, they suddenly notice that you are holding a small metal square. They become very agitated. Instead of taking you back to their city, they bring you close to a small island with a huge castle built on it and leave you. A small hominid with a long head and slanted eyes carrying a spear gun greets you on the beach and guides you through the gate of the castle.
Serial prisoner, this idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is this world?
Wait, you have the square? Well, we cannot take you prisoner now. Go see Spear Gun Jim.
You have the get out of jail free card. I was about to make that joke, thanks.
The long-headed hominid guiding you, speaks the galactic language, and tells you that you have reached the castle of the King of Celeria on Potkose. Wait! We ended up at Potkose anyway!
Have we
The
been to
choice was
Potkose
to
yet?
either go
Engine of
east.
choice. If there's a galactic language that everybody knows,
Yeah.
Sucks.
why are there still other languages?
You
I
think
mean,
that they would just sort of
Wookiees
get
can't
wiped out?
speak Galactic,
Yeah.
like common or whatever it is.
Maybe it's
basic,
just from
that's
a...
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You
important to keep languages.
I know. No.
I agree.
I'm not saying. To be clear, I'm not saying you should get rid of them. I'm just like surprised. I feel like a lot of world building questions were not answered in the creative process of writing this book.
Very much so.
I absolutely concur.
You have an immediate audience with the king. You tell him the whole story of your adventure and show him the metal square. That is indeed strange writing, says the king. But wait, I think I have seen it somewhere before. Come with me down to the royal archives. Turn to page 36.
The archives.
God, it's gonna
Whoa.
be a ticket stub to a Metallica
Wow,
concert, isn't it?
we really are just like a child.
Are we wearing just like a onesie pajamas?
We're like Max from Where the Wild Things Are.
Does this thing have a butt flap?
No, that's our
Probably.
computer.
But if we don't think the butts on our hip.
You know, God, it's like we're Little Nemo, except for under the sea.
I
wonder if
love
there's a
this
better
king's
name for
hat,
that.
though. That's a good hat.
Yeah, I think it's Finding Me.
How far under the sea are we, Ian?
Well, I'd say it's a few leagues,
Okay.
give or take 40.
All right.
Yeah.
The NFL or the NHL?
Well,
You
the
follow the
XFL.
king down many long stairways. Finally, you reach a heavy wooden door, guarded at each side by a long-headed hominid armed with a spear gun. The king pulls open the door. Inside, on the floor, everybody's walking the dinosaur.
Sorry,
Hey, wait.
CBB says the galactic language is a conlang like Esperanto, and only major nerds know it. I just want to be again clear because I saw someone upset and rightfully upset if you were interpreting what I said. I am not advocating for wiping out language and cultural history. That was not where I was going with that. Please continue.
Yeah. Right. The king opens the door. Inside on the floor, our piles
Walking
of
the dinosaur. Yeah.
Yes, our piles and piles of carved stones, all inscribed with various kinds of writing. The king goes to one particular pile and picks up a large round stone from the top. The stone has 3 words on it that you can't read. He carries it to a big dusty table in the corner. The inscription was carved by our ancestors, he says. I cannot really read it, but I know it honors our legendary hero, Brynhode of Podkose.
You know it's legendary because it's in all caps.
I mean, that's 3 words right there.
Plus I have an idea, you say. Let me try something. With your finger, you draw the 3 words on your stone in the dust on the tabletop. Underneath, you write Brynhode of Podkose.
What?
So we're learning the language.
Wait. Sorry. Let's go back. You, with your finger, you draw the 3 words on the stone in the dust on the tabletop.
It's a Caesar cipher.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Right.
Does it come with croutons?
Delicious.
Interesting. All right. 86.
That's what I'd like to do to this book.
I'm glad.
Oh, look, that's... When you are finished writing, you have this message.
So these people don't know the translation.
Their own language.
You've just brought the Rosetta Stone to them.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
When you draw 2 grids in the dust and write the message on the metal square in the top grid, you start filling in the letters that you understood from the words. Oh, so we're filling this out.
Oh, heck.
We're building it. Yeah.
All right. I'm writing it down. So we got 2. Okay.
Yeah, ISO's working on it already.
Oh, beautiful. All right.
Okay.
Turn to page 31.
What? But
Oh,
So we gotta actually work on it, and it's definitely Takabran is the first word.
Yeah.
Go, I'm betting. Takabran is.
Takabran, yeah. Is, yeah.
South, probably, yeah. Of, I'm guessing. No, not of.
Yeah, it's of.
Yeah, it's of.
Okay.
T
H, probably the yeah, S N.
Snakes! Why is it always snakes?
In the deep, I'm gonna say
Deep dark water.
Yeah, the deep
Glass snake. Love the baracas.
the deepest sea. God damn it.
Takabran is south of the snakes in the deepest sea. So
Cool.
we gotta go south.
Of the snakes.
Okay.
Of the snakes.
Watch, we're gonna turn to 31 and it's gonna be like, Takabran.
Oh, so
you
I
funny.
bet you.
Takabran.
No, but it's going to tell us the translation.
Please do it.
I think I have it figured out, you say. It's too bad it doesn't tell me where to go from here.
Okay, good.
You are right, says the king. I can offer you passage to the east. However, Brynhode is buried on the island of Iona. A group of my subjects is making a pilgrimage there to worship at the monument to him. You accept the king's
Bringing
offer.
the shield of Emiria.
Soon you are standing at the bow of a Podkosian ship as it plows through the waves heading for Iona. That is a League of Legends area. The island of Podkose, or no, it's Ionia. The island of Podkose vanishes behind you. The ship sails...
Sorry, I was just saying. So far we've only got like 2 or 3 new nouns this evening. It's really slow.
Yeah. The ship sails slowly in a light breeze, still within the eye of the storm. You keep scanning the horizon ahead for the first glimpse of Iona. Suddenly, a lookout high on the mast gives a cry. Everyone aboard becomes agitated and points to something off your port bow. Then you see it. A huge shape rising from the sea not far away. It's a submarine. Or a spaceship.
It's
a
Sin.
spaceship! Okay, it's a spaceship.
Oh, it's a bird. It's a plane. Oh, it's a plane.
This could be your way to get off Tenopia forever, but the appearance of this new ship seems to be bad news to the Potkosians. They're shouting, Durkons! Do we abandon ship, or
We were captured
do
by...
we stay
We
aboard?
got we got captured by them with an underwater tractor ray last time.
Right.
Yeah. The
Stay
Durkons are
aboard
back.
the Potkosian
Stay aboard.
ship.
Yeah, I feel like if we dive overboard, we're just going to get captured by Durkons again.
And go back into the loop.
I agree.
Like, even if they blow up our ship, we'll be back in the water.
It's true. Illusion of choice.
But the Potkosians are getting their spear guns ready and have brought a large catapult up on the deck. The catapult sends something flying through the air. It bursts into flame against the other ship, but doesn't do much damage. Space helmeted figures come pouring out of a hatch on the ship, which is quite close now. Several of them spring aboard your ship, but the Potkosians let loose with their spear guns. But the Durkons have weapons of their own. Flashing beams from their handheld ray guns sweep across the deck. When a beam hits a Potkosian, he's immediately paralyzed. Then a beam hits you. You are frozen to the spot like a statue. Two of the Durkons grab you and carry you aboard their ship.
Are we fighting a spaceship with medieval siege weaponry?
It sounds
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. 82.
Oh, this page might look familiar.
But
Have you been captured by them already?
nope,
No,
it's a
it's
different one.
different.
All right.
The Durkons toss your stiff body into a large cage below decks.
You wanna
along
take that
with
again?
most of the Durkons toss your stiff little body into the large cage below decks. Along-
that again?
The Durkons toss your ample body into a large cage below the decks, along with most of the Potkosian crew. A bright light flashes through the cage from above, and you find that you can move again. You sneak a look at your computer map and see that you're being carried northeast. That is like the literal opposite direction that we need to be going right now. After what seems like a long time, the Durkon ship stops moving. Guards open the doors of the cage, and you and the others are given tools. Then you're all led out into the sea through an airlock. There you're put to work chipping off barnacle-like growths on the outside of the Durkon fortress.
They just
Like
immediately,
huge.
every time they're just like, capture and get to work. Slave
Back
labor,
to
go.
work there. All right, 102. If you've been captured by the Durkons before, turn to page 134. Yes,
We
you
have.
This may
Alright.
be the end of our journey.
We're old hacks here.
134 is pretty deep in the book.
The last
Unfortunately,
page.
oh yeah. Oh wait, unfortunately, there's
Oh,
no
okay.
enemy ship to distract the Durkon guard now. Still, you can't waste time here chipping barnacles. You must try something, even if it is very risky. When the guard isn't looking, you drop your chipping tool and swim away from the fortress as fast as you can. You don't get far before the water is filled with paralyzing beams trying to stop you. You dodge back and forth to avoid them, wondering which way you should go to keep from being hit. Do we swim towards the surface, or do we dive deep and swim hard?
Do we call this... Actually, do we call this as a good decision tree?
Actually, this seems like a good one. Yeah.
All right.
All right, we're
we
gonna
save this
leave
for
this
tomorrow?
as the this will be a good
Excuse me.
cliffhanger. So we're on page 134, everyone.
All right.
134.
134.
134.
There we go. GG's.
I can't wait.